Hmm. Uh, this kind of 20 years, after uh, like a shocking event on 911. And today, uh, actually, it's quite a big topic, war and peace in Buddha view. But I really want to have a simple conversation, not about um, big headache or and what we cannot do, but we will discuss what we can do. Yeah, even a little bit of more peace in the world that we can change some trajectory of the future generation. So hope we have some good time that we can discuss about this view. Since I work about world peace through inner peace projects many years back, I found this official declaration of UNESCO really relevant to my work. It said when UNESCO start, they have kind of 4 pillars about culture, education, and peace, and this one of the main one. Since wars begin in the mind of people, it must be in the mind of people that fortress of peace must be built. Yeah, UNESCO declaration. If any day I will meet with, UNESCO director, I really want to ask him or her. Yeah, I heard about your founding declaration. What is the fortress of peace that will be built in the mind of people? Can you elaborate more? And I think that's a nice concept. It look like the right one, but how we gonna build that fortress of peace in the mind of people? And that will be my question to UNESCO director, if he or she will be willing to answer that. Because I'm not trying to tease, or I really want to know really what they mean by fortress of peace and how we build it. Yeah. But I guess God fortress of peace within us will touch any part of this four: body, heart, mind, and spirit. When war erupted, it doesn't come by the trees or the deers, or it's a human being. So if we're gonna fix a war, we need to fix human being, understand more why human do this thing to human, try to understand. This is one person, body, heart, mind, spirit, but this can be 7 billion people also. Like E equal mc square. It can be big, it can be small, it can be big. Yeah, one person, the whole world is one formula: body, heart, mind, spirit. But if we become collective, we call like this: the body of the earth is a planet. Yeah, the heart of this world is the people, right? And for the mind that working and try to live a good life, that's prosperity for all. And for the spirit, no matter what the religion or no religion, is peace. Yeah. So that is a part that I would like to show, that the small unit will affect the big one. It just everyone do the same thing. But we have challenge. Why not everyone do the same thing? Yeah, we have a challenge. And this four thing, 4P: planet, people, prosperity, and peace, is like a summarized version of this 17 development goal. Yeah, that's the goal. Very ambitious. No more poverty in the world. Zero hunger. Good health and well-being. Quality education. Gender equality. Clean water and sanitation. Affordable and clean energy. Yeah, and then on and on. About working about. It's all 4P. Planet, people, prosperity, and peace. And number 17, partnership for the goal. We can overcome this challenge when we work together. Yeah, right. So I'm sure war will spark all this 17, but big war start from small war first. Gender equality or income, or that small war create the bigger one. My teacher, he always teach me to be strategic. Like if you cannot tame the big one, you start with something that you can tame it, you can handle with it, something like that. So today I will not go direct to the big war. That's headaches, like too much. But if we can look into the small one, that actually it comes from that collective little war that make the bigger one. Yeah. Do you agree with me that wow, it's unhappy feeling, inequality, this and that, and in many ways, or different in ideas. Yeah. You think that, yeah, maybe to deal with a big war, we need to look into a small war. You think that is a good direction? Please type number 3 in the chat, number 3. Like a 1, 2, 3, we can start something. And this is my interpretation from what I learned from Buddha. If we're gonna put those 4P into like a working area, kind of more into like, okay, this is economic way to look at those problems. Small war, big war. There's 3 major areas to bring peace to the world. And when I say world peace, we cannot have world peace. World peace is not just absence of war, but the presence of justice. I think one of the wise person says that no war, it doesn't mean world peace, because there's still injustice or not peaceful situation here and there. We will achieve world peace when all these 17 goals is overcome or more. Yeah, when there's still injustice, no peace. So we need to look at war and peace, not just by the battle in the field. Yeah, but the presence of justice and wisdom and kindness everywhere. So with that perspective, we can kind of categorize the main area that we're going to achieve those peace in the world or world peace thing into 3 main areas. One is environment, yeah, the climate thing, climate change, climate crisis. And the second part is society. And then the third part is economy. Yeah, economy, equality, those things. But what is the main factor that make good environment or bad environment, good society or bad society, good economy or bad economy? Is one term, view. Yeah, view. Okay, they have a Pali term for it called titti. Yeah, how this human being view environment, view society, view economy, that dictate how they act. Can you follow me? Yeah, how they view those things. And if you study the Noble Eightfold Path, is Sammatiti, right view. You want to be enlightened, it start with right view. So that's number one also for enlightenment. Yeah, not right meditation, not right speech or right action, it right view. So I think we need to take a look on this and how that view will affect the rest. Wrong view we call ignorance. And you can see the ignorance going on anywhere in the social media, on the road or anywhere. I think some week before I shared that how we can overcome ignorance. We need to scan ourselves first. That anytime we act from ignorance or not. And then we cause more trouble. We will not become part of solution. We also bring more trouble by fighting with those we think they are ignorant. And they look at us, they think we are ignorant too, in their view. So with wrong view, environmental destruction will continue, that they honor their wealth and money more than the well-being of the Mother Earth, right? It is wrong view, and they don't understand life to be continued. You know, after you say goodbye to the world, karma and anything will have an effect. With ignorance is social exclusion. With ignorance is economic inequality. Yeah. And this ignorance, we knew about it. There's three main things: greed, anger, and delusion. I'm sure every one of you knows it, understand that that's the root. Today, I will elaborate more what we can do to start to shift from wrong view to right view. Yeah, if right view is wisdom, with understanding, environmental protection will increase, social inclusion will come, and economic equality. Yeah, but we have those things, you know, greed, anger, and then delusion, blocking. So that's why I propose that if we want peace in the world, instead of war, instead of those 17 problems, we need to educate the people. Yeah, Buddha called that Vichya, or knowledge or wisdom, is the solution, is the software. So we not focus on fighting with anyone. Yeah, but we share the knowledge that they can have good wisdom. It basically discipline, meditation lead to wisdom, inner peace. But it should start with the right view. Right view means how we deal things in a good way with our body, heart, mind, spirit first. They need to understand that if they have so big money, but they have so bad relationship with their family members, that's not the good way of life. Or, you know, they can gather a lot of people follow anything, but that's the wrong direction, that you lead people to bad things. That's not the right view. This is the right view. This is the right way. That if we can educate more and more people, from regular citizen up to policymaker, that's the human being we should appreciate and try to be one. Healthy body, caring heart, intelligent mind, and enlightened spirit, full human intelligence. That's how to be happy. With your body healthy, with your heart caring, with your mind intelligence, and with your spirit enlightened. And if you remember, we not just talk here. We went to UN. We want to use their microphones. Yeah, and then one day more people will hear about this. Yeah. So I actually guide meditation there, and we talk inner peace education in United Nations building. And we try to do some blessing in this room, that this is where they decide about war and peace in the world. So I think I share at the end of the letter piece at UN on that day. This is not overnight. It's a long journey. But if we walk together, it might be possible. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. I think with that spirit, we can bring peace to the world. That together is not my way, it's not your way, but our way. And we need to find a good strategy. How small become the bigger one, the bigger impact. Okay, let me stop the slide. Okay, just short announcement that this coming September 21st is International Day of Peace of United Nations. Like a nickname is World Peace Day, UN, September 21st. And this year's special is fall on the same day of 104 years of the Middle Way meditation. That this particular full moon, 104 years ago, founding master of the Middle Way meditation rediscovered this technique of bringing inner peace to world peace. It's normally not on the same day because it's lunar calendar. It's full moon in September, but this particular year, it fall on the same day of UN World Peace Day. So I would like to celebrate those, coincidence. And Buddha said there are no coincidence in the world. Maybe world peace come our way. So we have this series called Better Me, Better World. It's like some inner peace and hopeful thought for the world. 9 p.m. New York local time. We meditate, we think some good thought and wish well for the world. For Monday to Sunday, you can join if you think anyone might benefit from this. Better Me will show the way to the better world and start from us. I would like to have some good story, real story that is happening, that we can do something about some challenge in the world. Last year, January at UN, we have the event. I'm sure some of you joined the event. If anyone joined that event at UN, please type number 2. That yes, I was there. That inside, I witnessed Buddhist monk talking about healthy body, caring heart, intelligent mind, and enlightened spirit inside United Nations building. Okay, let me. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, it's run out of battery. Interestingly, on that day, there are some UN officials join the event. Yeah, like they work on some project at United Nations. And one of them is a close friend of one top UN official who take care peacekeeping mission in Africa. So they have a different war zone area that they need to send peacekeeper, like with their blue hat, the UN peacekeeping people that come from different nations. They will send to different how to find peace in that conflict zone. So one person who joined the event as a close friend of one person who take care of peace mission. Yeah, there are different peace missions around the world, in Middle East, in Afghanistan, and this one in Central African Republic that they have rebel fighting. And I hear from him, just go back to that two big nations want something under the ground, and they support different groups, of people. This man, this person, super stressed from that peace mission, and then come to see me. So I share inner peace. He almost want to quit the mission because he told me that the bullet passing his office on a daily basis. Yeah, and you can imagine if you have a working condition that the bullet passing through your office on a daily basis, how stressful it will be. So, I'm feel very compassionate. And, I want to quit, but the top level, oh, you cannot quit. If you quit, everyone quit. And you can imagine how sad of someone sacrificed their life. And they said, oh, I'm burned out. So I try to help him. Okay, this is my shower, this is meditation, this and that. And we didn't talk for several months. And this happened, right after event last year. So I went back to Thailand. One day he called me from Central African Republic. Oh, Venerable, I want to thank you so much. Now my hearing capability returned. And now I'm stronger. Your mind shower works. And I don't need to see the doctors anymore. Now I'm healthy enough for the mission. So now I'm back. I want hundreds of my people from different countries to learn what you teach me. Maybe they can find more peace and strength for this war and peace mission in a war zone. It's cloud. Wow, bingo. How inner peace will help wars and peace in the world. And it's not indirect, it's sent to them. And hope they can have less war. That's something magical. I don't know how this thing connect, but what we are doing, someone above, maybe this is the right way to do. Stay hopeful, we'll make it happen. Sadhu. Yeah, I pass the microphone back to Phil for any Q&A.
Well, thank you so much for that wonderful, inspiring talk. Anybody has any questions, you can raise your hand or type it in the chat or electronically raise your hand with the buttons in Zoom, or if you have any comments. I was inspired, while we wait, I'll just share that I was inspired by the part earlier in your talk when you were saying it's not just the absence of war that is needed, it's beyond that. And that seems like if we can find a way in our society and in our world to do these good things with right view for people, then they'll be inspired and gravitated towards those things rather than towards war. Instead of leaving a void of no war versus war, war is very profitable for a lot of people, horrible for a lot of people, but for some people, it serves a purpose for them. And if they had a better purpose to replace that purpose, maybe they'd be more inspired. So I was taken by that a lot.
Very good film. One thing that I'm very hopeful, even we hear many news going on, a lot of ignorance going on. It's happened, I think, in the West first, but now it's in Thailand. It's happened also that in my days, many years back, the influencer in the society is singer, is like a popular actors. But right now,
is social activist, is like a LGBTQ champion, or you know that like younger people, they start to take care or get involved serious stuff in a very creative way. And we see, you know, Greta, right, from I think Sweden or Scandinavian country, and more young mind who is the future of this world, that they're not just entertainment, isn't that? They get into the serious stuff much more than the past. Yeah, and even call for the change in the society, in the country, this and that. And recently, there's some interesting movement in Thailand that there are two Buddhist monks. Very interesting. Two Buddhist monks. They do live on Facebook, and they have 200K people. 200K. Yeah, more than 200,000 people watch monks talk. More than any actors, more than any celebrity ever did in Thailand. And what they talk is social issue. Yeah, how we can have equalities, how we take care good environment, this and that. So I think something going on right now. And if we look for the bright star, it will become bigger. Yeah, but if we give energy to darkness, the darkness will continue to take control. So I think there's some good vibe going on, and we need to support the younger generation, and we should be supportive to them. Not like when they have different ideas and we try to push them down. It will not work. They are growing up, and we need to make good friends with them, okay, and understand each other more. Yeah.
Well, it would be great to hear from some of you if anybody has something they'd like to share. Go ahead, Patricia.
I think Marion asked about Zoom address for meeting. Can you put in the chat?
I did put it in there. It's there. The Zoom meeting address, and I put a PDF of the Better Me, Better World for everyone starting September 13th. There's a PDF in the chat.
Yeah. Better Me, Better World series, yes.
Starting September 13th, yeah.
Yes, it's already there. That Zoom ID, and then the little password 072. You know this password. Yes, Phil, I saw some question from Cynthia coming up.
Okay, and then we'll come to you, Pat. Yeah. Oh, Cynthia. Well, why don't we? Okay, we'll do. Sorry, if you don't mind, Pat. We'll go for Cynthia's question.
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia says, "How can I more become that which I want to see in the world?"
Yeah, I think you are, Cynthia. I think we are, in this room, that we at least we pause and we try to make ourselves better person. Yeah, I think that the problem in the world right now that is so speedy, and sometimes they don't see themselves. Yeah, and trouble things come from they don't have a moment to pause and get lost. I think one analogy that is work very well when we get on the bus or any car, and we're not driving, we just enjoy the time. If the car move not too fast, we can enjoy the view, we can enjoy conversation. But when it run too fast, we get panic. All the view become blur. All the beautiful thing become blur. In some way, I feel like our society need a balance. If we, it mean sometimes I'm sure you have some challenge that you want to live peaceful, happy, but your co-worker don't get that idea. Your family member sometimes don't get that idea. and they try to put you speed up. Okay, and that is a systematic things going on in the world, that there's a request from different parties in the society that beyond your control, and you need to compromise with that, even you knowing that's the wrong direction, but it's too big, right? So I think how to balance ourselves to be who we want to be, the being of light. You know, that's 4 things is very clear: healthy body, caring heart, intelligent mind, and enlightened spirit. Yeah. How we maintain that self-cultivation while handling well with others who might not see that path. Let's conflict with them if possible, and in some way influence them. Then the systematic factors around you, it will work toward that life better. Can you follow that? That we maintain ourselves and not feel like desperate that, oh, why my family, why my company, why my government? But influence that, you know, put a drop of hope, put a drop of peace and love to anyone, to anywhere you can. I think maintain your candle. Yeah, this morning we light up some candle for those who lost their life. One statement that very powerful: the whole darkness in the world cannot wipe out the light of one candle. If the candle itself will not wipe out itself, the whole darkness in the world cannot. It's like a 2 separate arena. If we choose that, no, I'm not allowing the darkness to affect my life. If you choose that and you're strong enough, you're gonna do anything. And when you think you feel strong enough, pass your candle to light another one. Pass your candle to light another one. And when everyone think like that, yes, the darkness cannot trouble my candle. It's my healthy body, it's my caring heart, intelligent mind. More people doing that, just that, do, the light will eradicate the whole darkness when the light become more. So I supportive that Cynthia, you're already doing that. But one, we have something that is not go toward that light. We need to handle it well and keep shining like the way you are becoming more and more.